The field of biotechnology merges biology with technology, revolutionizing fields like medicine, agriculture, and environmental science. Biotechnologists manipulate living organisms to develop new products and processes, addressing challenges like disease treatment and sustainable food production. This innovative field holds great promise for advancing human health. The practice of sculpture spans millennia, allowing artists to express themselves in 3 dimensions. Sculptors work with materials like stone, metal, and clay, creating forms that range from realistic figures to abstract shapes, each piece a testament to human creativity. This art form captures the diversity of human expression and continues to evolve. The world of quantum physics delves into the smallest particles of the universe, where the laws of classical physics give way to a realm of probability and uncertainty. This field is key to understanding the fundamental nature of reality and could drive future technological thoughts. The discoveries in quantum physics challenge our perceptions and open up new possibilities. The study of folklore and mythology explores the stories and legends passed down through generations. These tales, rich in symbolism and cultural significance, offer insights into the values, fears, and hopes of different societies throughout history. They form an integral part of our heritage, influencing literature, arts, and even our daily lives. The art of baking transforms simple ingredients like flour, sugar, and butter into delicious creations. From artisan breads to exquisite pastries, baking is both a science and an art, requiring precision and creativity. The universal appeal of baking connects cultures and generations through the shared experience of creating and enjoying food. The discipline of environmental engineering seeks to improve the natural environment and create sustainable solutions to environmental challenges. Environmental engineers work on issues like water and air pollution control, waste management, and energy systems. Their work is critical in combating environmental degradation and promoting a sustainable future. The practice of gardening is both an art and a hobby, providing a connection to nature and a source of beauty and relaxation. Gardeners cultivate flowers, vegetables, and herbs, creating outdoor spaces that are both functional and aesthetically pleasing. This nurtures not only plants but also the human spirit, offering a peaceful retreat and a sense of accomplishment. All old university buildings are still in use. All old university buildings are still in use. Children are not allowed to be in the lab at any time. Children are not allowed to be in the lab at any time. Every living thing begins as a single cell. Every living thing begins as a single cell. Our capacity to respond to national needs will determine our ability to flourish. Our capacity to respond to national needs will determine our ability to flourish. All old buildings are still in use. All old buildings are still in use. It is of interest to most students to take experiential learning course. It is of interest to most students to take experiential learning course. Before reading Chapter 1, you must refer to the lecture notes first. Before reading Chapter 1, you must refer to the lecture notes first. The translator is not available in our department. The translator is not available in our department. My laptop has crashed and cannot save any file. My laptop has crashed and cannot save any file. Nearly half of television outputs are given away for educational programs. Nearly half of television outputs are given away for educational programs. She feared becoming an object of ridicule. She feared becoming an object of ridicule. It is argued that students can learn more in collaborative rather than individual study. It is argued that students can learn more in collaborative rather than individual study. She feared becoming an object of ridicule. So there are two theories for how the gas giants formed. One is the same theory I showed you just now, core accretion, right? And the other is called disk instability, and one of our colleagues at DTM has done a lot of work on that, and so it's unclear exactly how they formed, but you're right, what we're trying to do, the reason we're trying to get the higher and higher pressure in the lab is because we are trying to understand more about the pressure inside the gas giants. It's thought that the gas giants also have a metallic core, but maybe the metallic core not made of iron. Hydrogen, for example, becomes metallic at less than certain pressure. So it's very possible that the insides of these planets could have metallic cores, could have hydrogen cores, could have rocky portions, we're not sure. But the higher pressure we can get in the lab, the closer we can get understanding the interiors of the gas giants and the exoplanet that are so big. There are four fundamental forces at work in the universe. Some of them are very familiar from everyday life, some of them are not, so we all know about gravity. That's one of the four forces. It's what keeps us ankles to the surface of the Earth, keeps the Earth in orbit around the Sun. There is another force that we're very familiar with, which is the electromagnetic force. That is the force that is responsible for the electricity, electric currents for light, for the Sun's light. That's electromagnetic radiation coming from the Sun to the Earth. There are two other forces though, that are somewhat less familiar. They are the nuclear forces. They are forces that are at work within the nuclear atoms. One of those forces is called the strong nuclear force. That really is the force that binds protons to proton, binds the quarks inside of the protons and neutrons, keeping them from flying out. The other nuclear force is called the weak nuclear force. And that's a force that predominantly we know of because it's responsible for radioactivity, radioactive decay. So those four forces, strong nuclear force, weak nuclear force, electromagnetic force and gravitational force, those are the forces that work in the universe. What is the word for the place where a river starts? What do we call the list of steps that tell you how to put something together? When the writer of a book is unknown, what word is used for the author? What is the word for a period of 100 years?